Welcome to Hack Shack Studios. RT Bear here. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Saturday, man, I'll tell you. Usually days aren't very calm for me and my wife. Usually there's a ton of things that we do, but today, actually, this morning, uh, did a little shopping, hung out in the pool, and just kind of just hung out in the backyard. We had food by the pool. It was nice. It was nice. So now it is time to work. The evening time has come, and it is time for me to work. So why we are here? Why are we here? Let me see. Black and white. Black and white. Yes, indeedy do. Let's get right to it, shall we? Bop, 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 bop. All right. This is it. We should be seeing the campaign. This is Black and White, Volume 2, Man versus Machine. And yeah, you guys, we are we are 9 hours left. We are only 9 hours left. So we're kind of in closing phase for the first 30 days. So this is the start of the epic closing of the campaign tonight. So I believe, unless things have changed, that I'm going on Shane Davis's show tonight, and hopefully we can get some other people in there and do a couple hours and see if we can get this bad boy to 65K. I thought I thought it was going to be, how do I say this? We are 62K 116, you guys. This is beyond what I thought we would do for the first month. It really is. So I thought we would really be working our tail off to get to 60K by this time. And we are now well over that. We are 62 116. So I started getting very ambitious and just started thinking, well, hey, we're almost halfway to 65 now. So maybe, just maybe, with a lot of help from you guys, from Comicsgate, from everybody basically that's listening, we can try and work our ass off to get this to 65K. And why 65K? Well, I'll show you 65K. All right, you guys have been unlocking these stretch goals left and right, but the next stretch goal is epic. The 65K stretch goal is the PDF of Joe Fulton and my plot, our written plot breakdown. And then, if that wasn't enough, and that's 64 pages, you guys, so you guys can read all the the work that went into crafting the story. And then you'll get 64 pages of plot breakdowns, and that's my drawings. They're on half of an 8.5 by 11 sheet, so they're like little thumbnails, and I'm selling them as well. But this, you can get all of them in the form of a PDF, and that's at 65K. This is epic. This is like a whole behind the scenes process thing. Some people are selling this. I'm giving this away. So you guys, at 65K, you will get this absolutely free, this PDF breakdown of Joe Fulton and myself, our written plot, 64 pages, and you will get all of my thumbnail breakdowns, all my visual drawings for the 64 pages. So I think it'll be really cool. Then you can compare that to the book when you get that, and you can see how it all started, like where it went from the written word to the initial breakdowns, and then to the finished pencils, and then to the printed page. So, and then your book, your book that you'll have in your hands. So let's go over this real quick. So stretch goals, everybody, that 30K stretch goal, we hit it like the first day. So we unlocked that trading card. So you'll get that black and white trading card. And also, you guys, everybody is going to get that early, like pre-launch trading card that we were talking about. Everybody will get that as well. So already at 30K, you have 2 free trading cards. At 40K, you have the Boom Baby Inko sticker, which you can proudly put on anything, pretty much anything that it will stick to. And that is Inko. Inko is the Hack Shack Studios mascot, which is my publishing company and studio here. And so 50K, which we unlocked. Man, this is crazy, you guys. You get the upgraded cover. So everything went square bound and with the cardboard stock cover. 55K, we upgraded the paper. 60K, which I thought we'd still be hustling to get. We got that yesterday, I think. I think we just blew through it yesterday. And that is the Phoenix World Rises patch. And if you guys have been following these black and white campaigns, even the Chrono campaign, we have these really cool embroidered patches. And so this one's going to be the Phoenix World Alliance patch. And it looks really cool. And you guys got that. So that's quite a bit of freebies right there just for backing the book. And now we are hustling. We are going to work our ass off to get to that 65K by the first 30 days end, which is tonight. Tonight! I'm going to have to come up with some more stretch goals if we keep going like this. And then 75 is the epilogue, the 4 pages added to the story. So that's like a 68-page story now, something like that. And that will be added to your story. So let's go up. I got a bunch of stuff to show you guys too. So this is going to be fun. Let's play the video so people are coming in can kind of get an idea, and then I'll go over the campaign real quick, and then we'll start hanging out.
From RT there comes the exciting conclusion to the Black and White Origin Saga. 60 pages of pulse-pounding action. In a world where law and order are often blood to gray, justice can only be black and white.
Sweet. Red Gaze killed it. Back us now on Indiegogo. Yes, please. Yes, please. We still have a little bit of ways to go, but I believe with your help we can do that. So also, you guys, if you've already backed, and I'm not pushing my luck too far, could you guys tweet this show out? Maybe give a shout out for the campaign. I would greatly appreciate it. So yes, this is Black and White Volume 2, Man vs. Machine. They're back and badder than ever. So here's the cover to the main book here. This is my pencils and inks, and then we have Stefani Rene, the great Stefani Rene, doing color work. He I worked with him like 15 or so years ago on a Chrono Mechanics project, and he was good, but he was not this good. He got better. He is so darn good, and we are so lucky to have him here at CG. And yeah, I'm lucky to have got him to put some colors over my my artwork. So this is Reed Blackett on the left, aka Black, and he is an MI10 ex-MI10 robot hunter / fighter. So this is the not too far-flung future the storyline is in, and robots are mainstays. They live right alongside human beings, and so the world is very future-esque, let's say. So robots are pretty much just a standard thing in life. And then we have Whitney Sung, aka White, and she is the heiress to a brewery, and she has a really dark past, and that past has come back to haunt her, and basically do more than just haunt her, actually, in the story proper. And so she is she thought she had it past in her past, but it has come back. And so she's at the beginning of this story, issue 1. She is just hell bent on vengeance. She wants the evil that hurt her family dead. She wants it finalized. She wants no more wishy-washy, no more due process, no more trials, no more jail time, no more any of those things. She wants this man that hurt her family dead. And so Reed Blackett, being the ex-spy, is now an importer-exporter. He's trying to get his life together. He's trying to leave that world behind. But he realizes this woman that he cares about, and she cares for him too, is going down a really dark path. So he wants to kind of intervene and not stop her, because he knows he can't, but he wants to kind of direct her or arm her and direct her in a way that maybe it'd be more positive, I guess, less final, less ending in death, something that maybe she could live with down the line. But you'll find out by the end of issue 1 that she probably isn't going to go along with his plans. So it's going to be epic. These two have an attraction to each other, but they're also very bombastic. They have definitely different ideas of how to dispense justice. So one of the things we have is, in a world where law and order is often blurred to gray, justice can only be black and white. So what should come out of this 2 issues is that a new team is forged and a new form of justice, which will be their form of justice. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So we got Brooks Gray on the cover with his EMP rifle, and we got Uncle Yi on the cover, and Uncle Yi's going to step it up. He's going to battle some evil robots there. I just think this illustration, it pretty much wraps up everything, or just kind of hits on everything that there is in the story. Very, very happy with the way this came out. I did 3 drafts of that cover. So this is a 64-page book written by myself and Joe Fulton. We have Priya Parai back for colors, interior colors, and we have Eric Weathers to put some lettering down. And this is the team supreme, you guys. This is no messing around. And so we got Black and White Volume 2. I don't know how this happened, but it happened. We got Kenneth Rocafort to lend his immense talents on a variant cover, and he just knocked this one out. This thing is amazing. He said, "What do you want on the cover?" I said, "Just black and white, blasting robots." And hell yeah, look at this. It's killer, man. So you're going to get a lot of robot devastation in this story. So this is a new add-on here. We got the great Joe Bennett, who I've worked with in the past on Terminator Deathstroke and Savage Hawkman, which Mark Poulton, CG's own, wrote that alongside Rob Liefeld. So we had some good writers on that as well. Good art team, good writing team. And so he got canceled. If you haven't heard, Marvel canceled him. This guy named Al Ewing got uppity and decided he was going to be a dickhead, and pretty much canceled Joe Bennett from his Marvel gigs. And so Joe and I were talking. I was just commiserating, just, hey, Joe, heard about this. I got canceled from Marvel as well. And so this cover came out of the conversation. So I'm so absolutely astonished that I got the levels of talent to help me out on Black and White. I think it's a testament to the characters. They've been around for 25 years, and people want to be part of them. So this is fantastic. So once again, Joe said, like Kenneth, what should I do? What should I put on the cover? I said, black and white fighting robots. And so that's what I got. And this is killer. I'm inking it now on live streams, and it's kind of a slow process, but I'm hoping this coming week I'll have more time, because I'm really trying to get some heat on this campaign, and trying to get as many backers as I can. The more success, the more backers, the more time I can spend on these campaigns, doing the artwork, bringing them together. And basically, time is money, or money is time. And then the money is pretty much used to just exist. So I can pay my rent or my mortgage. Actually, I don't have to pay either of those. I have to pay my taxes and my living expenses. just so I can have some drawing time and writing time. So that's kind of what that's all about. So yeah, please come support Joe. He's also working with the great Chuck Dixon on a project. So I'm glad Joe found a home. I'm glad Chuck kind of stepped in and put a project together for him. Because when I was talking to Joe, he wasn't real. He said that he wanted to do some crowdfunding type of books, some indie books. And so he asked me if I would help him. And so I will if he wants, if he needs, but I don't think he's going to need my help. I mean, he's got Chuck Dixon and he's got you guys. So he's going to kick some major ass there. And so this is fantastic. We got the high octane adventure. We kind of had a lower price entry level. I wanted to do something that was more like the old comic books, like 22-page adventures, one and dones. And so I pitched this to Von Klaus. I had a basic idea, beginning, middle, and end, and I just threw it out there. We didn't even really brainstorm on the idea. He just wrote 2 drafts. I picked which one. I gave some notes, and then got this fantastic story. Pedro Ang is interesting. He hung out in the chats on my live streams, and I guess he really liked the characters. So he put this animated drawing together, and it was just fantastic. I was so flattered by it. So it opened the dialogue between he and I. And then he did this little animatic of Reed Blackett running with his guns out. And that was fantastic. So when this time came, I was like, I got to do something with this guy, you know? So basically, this High Octane Adventures was born just to employ Pedro, to get him working. And it's fantastic, man. Pedro is so enthusiastic. He's great to work with. And I dig his designs. I dig the robots that he's coming up with, and just fun, bouncy stuff. And I'm gonna debut. I've been teasing little bits and pieces of a video that he put together, but I'm gonna show the full video. I think there's still one more component to it. I think there's gonna be a Von Klaus voiceover, but it's pretty self-contained at this point. So I'm gonna show that off on the live stream for you guys in a bit. This is because you wanted it, you guys. This is volume 1. So you were saying, like, there's a lot of people that's come into CG in the last year or so. And so you guys were like, I wasn't around for the original campaign. Can you re-offer volume 1? So I looked at the T-Bear archives, the vault, and I did not have any of the original volume 1s. All I had was 1 copy, and I had set that aside for myself, but it was set aside in a different place. It wasn't with all the other books. So I only have 1 cover for myself. That's it, of the original print run. So I think, and Pamela said the same, we thought we had about 50 books when we moved from California to Texas here, but we think that something, maybe that box got lost. So that's what happened. You know, I mean, we might find it somewhere, but I doubt it. I've been putting that vault, the Hack Shack Studios vault, in order. I went through it today too. I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to share with you that we will be offering in new tiers coming up. But yeah, this is the volume 1 second printing. So we got a new cover on this. We did a second chance campaign for Black and White, and this was a big poster, like an oversized poster. So you guys liked the artwork, and in a live stream, you guys said, "Why don't you make that the cover for the second printing of issue 1?" And so I like this cover. This is Kyle Ritter's colors on it, and so hell yeah. And you guys have been backing this and supporting this, so thank you so very much. Yes. And so these are the Greg Capullo variants. We pretty much sold out of the remastered. I am going to do a count again, so we may be able to re-offer some of these in one of the upcoming exclusives, but it's going to be very, very limited if we have enough books. We do still have some of the Greg Capullo Virgin variants, and right now they are only offered in the Black and White Jam tier. And we may be doing something like that. And all this stuff I'm talking about, these exclusives and things, we're going to be posting those throughout tomorrow. So all the exclusive tiers, all the new tiers are going to be up tomorrow. I'll give you guys plenty of notice when that happens. And and I'm going to go over some of the stuff that's going to be offered tomorrow. So these are the original story layouts that I was telling you about, that we have that 65K stretch goal, but this is a chance to own them. So you guys can own some of these. Some of you guys are buying multiples, which is cool. So you'll have more than one layout. And these are original pages. They're on art paper. So they're not on like, a Bristol board or anything like that. And they are pencils and inks. So as all of these that I've just gone over, they're all available as add-ons as well. So you can get all the books except for the Capullos as add-ons. You can get the layouts as add-ons, and you can get the Inco t-shirt, which is right here as an add-on. And those add-ons are doing pretty good, man. I'm glad Indiegogo added those, because a lot of you guys are adding, in checkout, you're adding the Inco tee. So I do appreciate it. It's going to be fun when we do the Comicsgate Fan Fest and see all the Inco t-shirts. That's good ink, that you guys will be wearing. I want to do more t-shirts in the future as well, but Inco was the start. So we have all the tiers here. So every book or every tier that has 3 books or more, you'll get a free trading card. So we have the featured, which is the main book. We have the High Octane Adventure and the second printing of Volume 1. So you'll get the complete Volume 1, Volume 2, and then you'll get the High Octane 22-page adventure. 200 claimed. Oh my gosh, look at this. Black and White Volume 2, 200 claimed. You guys, we have already kicked the original Black and White campaign's butt. Pamela and I were talking about that. She's my wife and she's my partner on all these Indiegogo and Hack Shack ventures. And we were just talking about how amazing this is. You guys are so killer. And then here's the second printing of Volume 1. We already went over the Inco. This is the Racafort variant. Here is the Joe Bennett variant. And then this is the original layout pages. Like I said, you can get all those as add-ons as well. And then this is the Racafort. Let me see here. This is the Racafort and the main cover here. So it's a combo. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there might be some savings in shipping. And keep in mind, too, all these books will come signed by me. Volume 1 will be signed by Pamela and myself, since she helped on the writing and editing on that book. She'll probably lend her hand in editing on Volume 2 as well. So so here is 3 books. So you'll get the trading card with this. So you get the Volume 2, you get the High Octane Adventure, and you get the Racafort variant. And then here is the ultimate. At this point, we are going to have an ultimate, you guys, coming up. But as it is now, we got the Black and White Jam. This has all the books in it, plus the Capullo Virgin variant, and it has the trading card plus a mini print. So very cool. And then we have the Be a Character tier, which you'll get all the books, all of them signed, and you'll get the 11x17 original page that you will be drawn into. So you can have your friends, your family, yourself drawn in here, and you may be killed. You may be killed in this story. So let's go back. I think that's it for now. Let me hit refresh here. 732 backers. 735. We just got 3 backers. Sweet mama jamma. You guys are the best. 9 hours out. We have 62,230. So we are closely approaching that 63. So 65. I know I'm pushing my luck. I know I'm asking for a lot, but it would be great if we can get that 65 by Night's End. All right. Yeah, I'm a little closer today, aren't I? Yeah. let's turn this away a little bit. It's a little bit too much light. I am not the sunbeam of Comicsgate. That is Ethan Van Sciver. Let's touch base with you guys. I usually do this first, but I wanted to show the campaign because I don't know if you guys can tell this. I'm a little excited. This is gonna be big, man. It's gonna be a big night. All right, so we got Linkovich. How are you? I love this. Alex Rogan's Ghost. Yes. And we got Lorenzo Sleestack from the Land of the Lost. Greetings, Art. Yes, we have Alan Sparks. Howdy, Art and chat. When you show up. Howdy, Art. Oh, I guess that was on the campaign. They jumped right in. We got Joe Suntag, man. Joe's a good guy. Great YouTube channel. Big comic book lover, man. You can tell by his live streams. Good guy too. And we got Joe Bernardo. Sorry, Bernardo. Aloha. Okay. Lama Magante. Lahama Magante. Lama Magante. Okay. La Magante? Okay, that's how I'm saying it. All right. Ahoy, Artie Bear. Yeah. Butchered your name once again. At least I'm consistent. Shirtless dancing art equals sales. Trust me, man. Nobody really wants to see that. I think I would kill the sales. Lorenzo says, is this a sequel to Black and White Remastered? Yes, Remastered was volume 1. And so we kind of took back the Remastered name. And because at first the Remaster was just going to be the original issue 1, issue 2 with cleaned up artwork and maybe some new artwork. But Ambition being what it was pretty much the complete thing was redone. And that's why it took a little longer than we thought. So the book was completely redone, and it went beyond remastering. So I kind of rebranded it to Volume 1. So Remastered is Volume 1, and that is offered in this campaign as the second printing. So you can get that with Volume 2. And so Volume 1, Volume 2 will complete the Origin Saga. So you will get a complete beginning, middle, and end with those 2 books. We got Matt Cisco. The Cisco Kid was a friend of mine. Eric the Guapo. Art, can I hold $1? Art, can I hold $1? $1. Hold $1. What does that mean? Is that some kind of code? I don't know what that means. Let's see. Okay, Joe Bernardo. Joe did a killer drawing of the Professionals, man. He drew all of our characters in one single pinup, and rightly so. He put Black and White right in the forefront, right front and center, man. It came out great too. So thank you for that. Everyone who hasn't backed this book, do it now. Go to Indiegogo, look it up, and enjoy a book of fun action adventure heroes that will bring your enjoyment of comics back. Oh my gosh, so well said. Very heartfelt. Thank you so much, Joe. And also, you guys, the link is in the description. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat as well. And so you guys don't have to go to too much trouble here. So thank you so much. That was very kind of you. There is no Joe Fulton, only Thunder Buns. I'll tell you, Joe was instantly on Pamela and I's radar because she would look at the chat like early on, and Thunder Buns kept coming up, and she's like, that is a really funny name. And so we were just like, Thunder Buns. We just talk about it around the house. And then Joe bought some black and white artwork off of me and wanted to pick it up because he lived close by my house when I lived in California. And so we went out to one of Pamela and I's favorite Mexican restaurant in California. And we spent hours just talking. Joe's a good guy. And so he offered his services. And so I was kind of like, well, I can do it. I can do volume 2 on my own, all this stuff. And so it was like a couple months, and then I just asked him, hey, so could you be a sounding board for some ideas? And so we just started hanging out. It worked. And so then now we're writing together. So Joe's a good guy. The CG community is amazing. And these things just happen. They just happen because that's what we do. We all have each other's backs. We all work with each other, and we support each other, which is fantastic. It is utterly fantastic. Almost 40 years in this business, I have never seen anything like this. Ethan Van Sciver is one of the most generous people I've met, not just in this industry, but in my life. I have a few really good friends that would do similar things if they could. But the great thing is Ethan can, help you out. He can guide us. He can get us on his program. He can help generate interest. And that's an amazing thing. And he's just turning into a great friend. Kevin Thompson, hey. Kevin has come to snuff the rooster. All right, before this thing jumps, you guys are hanging out. We got Philip Diaz in the chat. Hey Art, Philip Diaz has Lost Pages 2, which he launched last night. I think I posted out. If I haven't, Philip, I will either today or tomorrow for Lost Pages 2. It's doing great, man. It is cleaning up. What is high octane? I'm glad you asked. Let's go to the video. Let's see if I can find it first. Okay, where is it? Wait. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, let's hit this. I think this is it here. Okay, this is Pedro Eng's video. So that, my friend, is Black and White High Octane. It is Pencils and Inks by the great Pedro Eng with Von Klaus writing. It is a 22-page self-contained animated black and white styled book. This is going to be balls to the wall action, just fun, good, clean, like old school comic book fun. So I wanted to do something that was reminiscent of, like old comic books, just 22-page one and dones. And so I pitched it to Von Klaus. I pitched it to Pedro Eng, and this is what came of it. So let's watch this video again. It's so freaking awesome. Hashtag Studios. RT Bears, Black and White High Octane. There's some spoilers in here too, you guys. Yes. So good, so good. Back it now. Yes. So yeah, that's Pedro's video trailer for Black and White High Octane. So good, so good. Thank you, Lorenzo, for that. What was that? That was noise. So thank you, Lorenzo, for asking. That was a great segue. We got Eric Harmon in. Good guy. Now we can party. Eric's in the house. Greetings, Art. Kevin Thompson says, just finished watching Merry Boys 2 launch. Oh, shit. I got to check that out. So Merry Boys 2 just launched, you guys. So, yeah, go check that out. Not right now. Go check it out later. Alan Sparks says Inco sticks to everything. I like that. Oh, cool. Kona Blend 36 says hello fellow humans. Yes, hello. You know what I want for dinner? I want a pizza. Audio is sort of weird. Sorry about that. What? Boomer gotta learn to share audio. Seriously? What? Sounded good here. How dare you? What? Sushi? No way. Ever burp a few hours after eating subpar? I don't eat sushi, but if I did, I would probably get the good stuff because can't you get sick if it's not prepared right? I would imagine it'd be like burping up raw fish. Johnny Rando, the best name in Comicsgate. Johnny Rando. Hi, I'm Johnny Rando. I'm here to save you. This book is going to be amazing. Yes. Yes, indeedy do. Let's see what Kevin says. Can never have too many robots. You guys are going to get Robot City with Volume 2. Mr. Von Stugel, listen to the band made. F. Al. Yes. F. Al. That dude is a jerk. I don't know. I don't understand. He's talking about Al Ewing, and he's the one that got Joe Bennett canceled from Marvel. Who are these people? You have nothing better to do. Like, I'm so busy just trying to create and entertain people. I don't have time to be petty like that. And I don't understand people that do. Get a life, people. Agent DeCamp, Hell RT Bear, are you putting the 24-hour variant up again? It is 72-hour, and yes, the line art variant will go up tomorrow. So we're going to close out the first 30 today, and then I'm looking at like tomorrow, Sunday, as kind of the second 30 is going to be like starting the campaign over. So we're going to have some new exclusives. We're going to bring back the 72-hour line art variant and some other surprises, which I'm going to share with you in this stream. So yes. So Comic Book Bob says, what's up? Shadowhawk, now we can party. We got the great Shadowhawk in the chat. Hell Artie Bear and the chat. Whoa! Devil horns. Devil horns for all my men. I don't know why I'm talking this way. I don't even know if it sounds cool. To me, it sounds cool in my head. It sounds like the badass action star voice. Bob says, thanks for hanging with us guys tonight, guys. If you haven't already, please hit like and share. This is out on social media. Yes, we rely on word of mouth and get eyes on the stream. And Bob, I would have invited you in to hang out, but I'm just going to be in for a little bit of time. Hopefully, I'm going to be on Shane Davis's show later. I think he said 9, and that's probably Eastern Standard Time. So here's another black and white link for you guys. Man versus Machine, Volume 2, the epic conclusion. The epic origin conclusion, I should say. The normie nerd. What's up? Oh, Agent DeCamp got a poster. I hope it shipped to you undamaged. Those things were a pain in the ain, as the kids say these days. Johnny Rando says, I'm going to have to back a 4th time. Ha ha ha. My voice sounds more like those cheesy, like remember Speed Racer, characters. Oh, Speed, you will not get away with this. Peyton Holden says Art ripped his pants, and I'm still using it as an image for my icon here. I only back because of Pamela. Well, yeah, she's involved, so I'm a fan of her photography. That was a good two-parter, man. You set it up, Peyton, and then boom, you paid it off. You are comedic gold, my friend. Improby says people are going to be doing a lot of t-shirt changes during the fest. Oh man, I never thought about that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You guys can just bring a bunch of t-shirts, so when you go up to John Malin, so you can get your free beer, you can wear it, like a Graveyard Shift. For me, it would be into Inco. That'd be fun. Put the 24-hour. Yes, you're going to get that, my friend, for sure. So anybody that missed out on the 72-hour line variant, it's going to go back up. So that's one of the things we have for tomorrow. So when we launch that second 30, we're gonna try to start off with the bang. I want this campaign to be as interesting as this old man can make it. So having said that, we have very few of these left. So I'm going to talk to Pamela at dinner and see, and maybe you guys can help out in the chat if it would be worth to go to a second printing on this. We'll probably, maybe we'll do a different cover. But this is the ash can that has the original 1994 Extreme Studios backup stories for black and white. So this came out in '94. And Rob Liefeld at Extreme Studios was going to help out a friend. He said, put an 8-page, or 16 pages, I think, story together, and we'll run it as 2-page backups in all of my books. So all the Extreme books, Supreme, Team Youngblood, Bloodstrike, all those books had these pages in there. So I still have all these pages. So these are all off the original scans, you guys, with the original lettering, everything on these. And I think the scans came out amazing. So we put this together. We had it in the for the first campaign. So I want to bring it back, but I think if we do, we're going to have to do it in the form of a new print run. And then this is the original '94, and we will never reprint this. This was the promotional ash can that Image, Extreme Studios, Great Eastern Comic Convention, and Dynamic Forces put together. And so I do have a few more of those. And so I was going through the original. I still have some original copies of the mini series that came out in 1994. So let me see if I have. This is issue 2. This is issue 3, and then this very few people know and have. This is issue 1 of the ongoing. So sadly, I'm completely sold out of issue 1 of the ongoing, but I do have issues 2 and 3, and then issue 1 of the ongoing series. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these available for you guys, and this is part of what we're going to do tomorrow. So we're going to put new tiers together and have these 3 books from the original '94. Black and white runs. Let me see. Fan these out better, Art. There you go. And so we're going to do that. Pamela found these. We printed these up as thank you cards. So people that that wrote us letters. We used to have a letters column in black and white. So we printed up these, and we also sent these out to retailers. So it wasn't, let me see if I can get this. There wasn't, like most people don't have these. So it's a full-on postcard. So it's got the tagline on the back. So I have 2 boxes of these from, it's probably 94 at this point. Let me see if there's a date on it, because I think this was more for the ongoing than the miniseries. Yeah, it says, I think it says 95 on it. So yeah. So we're probably gonna do like a merch jam, like a epic merch jam kind of exclusives. And so we have these. These were never used, so these are like a trading card. They're not quite full-on trading cards. They don't have backs, and I'm not sure why these were made, but it's the first cover with the tagline. So we have those, and then we have these, which are the Zach Bradley painted black and white cards. And here's the backs. How does it go this way? So these were the 25-year commemorative cards. And so then, of course, we're going to have some of these thrown in. So these are the patches, the embroidered patches. And these were for the original Volume 1. And so you guys just unlocked the Phoenix World Alliance patch. So then we have the Gunsight Yin Yang as well. I got all kinds of stuff here, you guys. And this stack right here, I'm going to have to definitely limit these because I don't have a lot. These are the original. These are from 94. These were from Extreme Studios. So Extreme Studios and Cards, what was it? Cards Illustrated. So I don't know if you remember, it's like some, like they had like Wizards. It's right there on the bottom. Cards Illustrated. Let me see. And so these were put out. You know how like Wizard would have like cards that they would have inside their packs and stuff like that? That's what these were, I believe. So these were like promotional. So these went inside those magazines. And we probably have 100 or so of these. So these are from 94. And Cards Illustrated. Yeah, so it says Extreme Studios and Cards Illustrated on the back. It's got, I guess there was a series of maybe Extreme cards. So because it has a number here, number 10. So maybe Rob had not only black and white, but other Extreme Studios cards. I own a Pamela TBR original art piece. I treasure. It's a treasured item. And she drew you a stick figure, right? That's pretty cool, Kevin. I'm glad you like that. So what is this? Sphinxor and his ring shippers. I don't know how you say that, but every time I say it different. But hey, I just call you ring shippers. What's this about Commie Mark doing a stream about art in 5 minutes? He messaged me with this cryptic shit. He goes, I just want to give you, what did he say? I'm gonna find what he actually said. He's pretty funny. So I do dig his humor, but sometimes it makes me worry. So I saw the piece of artwork that he's using to sell it, and I got like a top hat on, and like there's some guy just grinding his brain in a meat grinder, and it says Art T. Bear, genius or stupidity tonight. Okay. And then he says, I made a video about you It's not bad, I assure you. And so then I wrote, I am fearful. And so then he just has a little laughing emoji. And then, he wrote again, he said, you should record yourself watching it. And then I just said, not sure about that. So, yeah, I will probably see it, but probably not. Well, I will see it, but probably not tonight. I got too much to do. So if it's 6:30 now, it's 7:30 on the East Coast. So I still have a little bit of time to get my pizza, but I want to hang out, cover all my bases. What are the chances of getting some of the cover art on a T-shirt as well? I am working on that. Saint Ravage. So we will have more T-shirts coming down the line. Oh, he's doing it again. You're schooling me. La Maganti. Okay, La Maganti. Okay, that's as good as it's getting for right now. Eventually I'll get it. Hello, beautiful people. Past Master Dan. Let's see. What about Yugos? Wasn't Yugo a car? I don't know what Yugos are. Oh, I do have one last thing to show you guys, and then you guys can just shame me in the chat. I'm sure you will. We got Wise Guys Entertainment, Hail Art. Let's see what Von Stugel says. Joe's not that big of a comic lover. He's never learned to read. What? It's not true. It's not true. This book looks badass. Art, your work is as good, if not better, than anything out there. Ivan R, Jason F, etc. If you haven't seen the work he's put into it, go to Indiegogo and check this out. A+. Oh, I shall indeed. Do it now. All right. Well, I got Bob. Bob is doing it, so thanks, Saint Ravage. I do appreciate it. Comic Book Bob, link-a-dink. I think I still have it saved here. Here's another link, you guys. So, Sherpa, a Comicsgate Sherpa. Are you sure? I have not heard that. Big Philly style. Are you guys talking about pizza? We don't have any Philly pizza here. There was one. I hate when they do this. Like there's like pizzerias and Mexican or not Mexican, Italian food restaurants that go, authentic New York style, pizza, whatever. And then you go in and it's just crap. There's just one close to the house here. It looks great, man. It looks like a New York. It's dark wood paneling and it looks like it. It feels like you're in a mafia movie or something, and yeah, the food's really bad. The food is really bad. Yes, smang that like button. Smang it twice. Can anyone help Art fix the sound? Maybe. Maybe. Is it just the video or is it just me is it me talking as well? I'm going to be getting out of here soon, so it doesn't really matter. Agent DeCamp says, Art, I accidentally refunded the 24-hour to save shipping. When you finally added add-ons, will you list it? Do you mean list it as an add-on? You know what? I'm gonna make a note of that. That's a good idea. That is a really good idea, DeCamp. Yeah, add the 72-hour as an add-on. Do 72-hour line art variant as add-on. Good call, my friend. Thank you. I will do that. Gas station sushi is the best at reduced and they actually have gas station sushi. They do not. There's no way. There'd have to be so much preservative in that fish. Don't lie, Art. We've seen you with the salmon in your mouth. Yeah, but sometimes Ethan takes it away from me, and it makes me sad. It was a little quiet, but you could hear it. Video looks awesome. Okay, thanks, Dinky Frankie. So it sounds like it was the video, not me. Peter Gilmore, what's up? Wait, it just jumped. Peter Gilmore, good evening. Yes, Peter is a talented mofo. That's all I have to say. I have one last thing. Oh, Comic Book Bob says 6244, 2,500 away from 65K. Wow. You guys are kicking ace. Oh, Joe Bernard says, Art, I was going through my comic collection and ran into a Titan Spotlight for Aqualad that I did. Yeah. It was outstanding. You channeled Aparo. Yes, I did. His Aquaman, I think they were in the backups of Action Comics. Yeah, early on, man. It was Neil Adams and Jim Aparo. Those were my guys. Of course, this was in the early caveman days. Do they have a mod pizza in the Woodlands? I think they do. They have them in Austin. I love the add your own toppings. They just, when we left California, they had built a mod pizza. My wife wanted to try it, but we had eaten at one of those make your own pizza places, and it was all like frozen dough, and it was pretty bad. So I didn't have a lot of hope for those type of places, but I'll look into it if you say it's good, Timothy. My wife wanted to try it. She's a lot more, she likes to try different places, even if they seem maybe like they're a little cheesy. She likes high-end stuff too, don't get me wrong, but I in the old days when you'd go to rent videos, remember those days, Blockbuster Video and all that stuff? She used to just like buy like Robot Fighters 1 and like all these like really B and C level movies just because she'd read the back. She goes, this sounds good. This sounds good. And of course, like I would just look at the packaging and go, it's cheesy. But sometimes she would just get them anyways. And they were always a good time. We always had a good time, but not the way that maybe the filmmakers meant it to be. Because sometimes it'd just be so cheesy, you end up laughing at stuff that you're not supposed to. What? Henry Bemis, yes, gas station sushi is a thing. You know what? I won't even buy a gas station hot dog. The only thing I'll do at a gas station is maybe like those like Slurpees or one of those type of things. Although they do have like high-end gas station food. I forget the highway. Was it Highway 10? Because we were on Highway 10 for a long time, driving from California to Texas, and they have good food or better food, I should say, at some of those. So they have like Subway sandwich shops, and they have different things like that. So it's fresh food, I guess. So I don't know. Let's see. Is it Micra says, I've seen gas station sushi. It looks like it's wrapped in styrofoam instead of rice. Ugh. Nah, I'm not like one of those guys. There are people that have iron stomachs and will just, like I said, they'll just buy like, gas station hot dogs and stuff. Oh, cool. The sound is fine. It was just the video. Cool. Thanks. Let's see. Lone Wolf's Sans Cub. Is that Fans Club? Is that right? Lone Wolf Sans Cub. Sorry. I wouldn't get it from a gas station. HEB sushi is okay though. Well, yeah, I would trust that way more. And HEB is a really reputable place. Yeah, I mean they sell all kinds of food there, but I don't think of food like good food when I think of gas stations. Uh, I think I just think the worst, actually. Although here in Texas, what is it called? Is it called Rudy's? Rudy's Roadside or whatever. And and I don't know if they have any of those in the Woodlands here or in Houston. I think when I was in Austin, they had them, and they're like gas station food, but they actually make brisket. They make good barbecue food, and they have pretty cool. I never had a breakfast taco before, but I had them there for the first time. So the food was pretty good. The brisket was good. Yeah, I did like it. I haven't seen any here though. Oh, call me Mark. You taunt me. My video recommended I come here in the auto suggestions. Greetings, Art. Um, I'll eventually watch the video, but you're scaring the shit out of me, my friend. My wife, I think, she picked up some of the HEB sushi all the time. Pretty solid for grocery store sushi. I do believe Pamela had some. I think is California roll still considered sushi? I don't know. Thank you, Frankie. Aqualad, did you turn him gay? No, when I worked on Aqualad, he was still a freaking hero. He was still a badass. When I worked on that Aqualad Teen Titans Spotlight, it was probably mid 80s. Yeah. Oh, we got another Mod Pizza guy. Yeah, we'll have to look for it. Go to Texas for barbecue, not pizza. There is there is a cool pizza place. It's in Panther Creek. It's like this little like mom and pop place. They always have the best pizza, and it's really good. The chain stuff here is it's chain stuff, but yeah, it's a little mom and pop place. Go to Texas for giant toast. Everything's bigger here. All right, let me go here. It always changes. It always changes me. It always changes. For me, like, you were bringing up the Aqualad story. When I broke in, it was Neil Adams, Jim Aparo, that stuff. Later on, it was John Byrne, Art Adams, that type of stuff. So I always look at trends, and I always look at contemporary artists. I go back too to look at, to refresh, what was great about this guy or what was great about that guy. But at this point in time, um, I don't really have one main influence or several. I just kind of draw now. So I'm kind of just trying to channel all the ideas and all my influences, and not think about it too much and just draw. So I'm not that conscious of it as I was at one point. Okay. All right. We got Lone Wolf Sans Cub without the cub. Okay. Let me see. Lone Wolf Sands Club says Rudy's is good brisket. Yes, yes, I had the brisket. It was pretty damn good. Oh, Timothy likes yeah, the breakfast tacos were pretty good. Um, the thing I do like, I know that people are like Whataburger's really good. I think Whataburger's okay. It's not a bad burger by any stretch, but they have these they're like breakfast tacos and they call them taquitos. They're pretty good. Yeah, yeah, I gotta try that. I have been turned on to that place. We're talking food. My stomach's growling. Taquitos, little tacos. Yeah, this old chair. It's an old chair, but it really supports me well. It's my old Costco chair, so it's kind of cracking, and I think it squeaks sometimes, but it's very comfortable. So at some point, I'll trade up. Let me see. Honey butter chicken biscuits are the best thing from Whataburger. Honey butter chicken biscuits. I didn't even see that on the menu. I gotta try that. Okay, what do you like about Texas over California? Everything, everything. The people here, like we go walk the dog, we end up talking to people for like 20 minutes, just neighbors. People just talk. Like California used to be like that when I was a kid. You know, it was very casual. You know, people didn't have these walls. So California is like very, you know, it's not that great anymore. So people here are a lot more social, a lot more open. There's more space here. Everything's bigger, you know, just driving around. Where we live in the Woodlands, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I say it's better than Beverly Hills. Like there are houses here that are on Beverly Hills level. There's lakes, there's parks all over the place. We have water parks here. So you can get a pass. And when I say water parks, they're like Soak City kind of water parks. They have slides, they have water slides, they have the big bucket that fills up with water and drops on the kids. They have lazy rivers. They have all kinds of stuff, and I think there are 6 or 7 of them. And the Woodlands is made up of like several villages. That's what they call them. They call them villages, and so they all connect. Roadways connect them, and there's also walkways. So if you're a bicyclist, if you're a jogger, whatever, you can actually walk all through the different villages here, and they all have parks, and they all have like water fountains if you get thirsty. Like it's just really evolved. It's really evolved living, and I can't say enough about it. My wife and I both we feel like we're on vacation. Like I said this morning, we just stayed out most of the day, just hanging out at the pool. We ate food out there, played with the dog. It was great, man. I sound like definitely a retired guy, but sometimes you do have to slow down and you have to enjoy what you have. And we definitely did that this morning. So I do want to show this. This is the last thing. And the reason I'm leaving it for last is because I want to see your reaction. Pogs. I still have Pogs. So we may throw some Pogs in one of these exclusive jams. We got Slammers. We got the Slammer pack here. Got black and white written on them. This is the old logo too. This is the 94 black and white logo there. So yeah, we're gonna have all kinds of fun, you guys. Oh my God, webcams chat. What is that? Hot girls. Hey Bob, if you could like help me out here if you're still there. Pogs. Let me see. Can I do this myself? Put user in timeout. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Hopefully I didn't do something wrong. Yeah, so Pogs. It's some people think they're still cool. Some people think they're jokes. Yeah. Hopefully I bounced that guy. Eric the Guapo says California is very tense all the time. Yeah, it really is. It's very uptight. It used to be like, hey man, it's casual, it's all laid back. It's not laid back anymore, man. It is really just sphincter tight. I never know who you are going to offend. I am looking forward to getting out of here. Oh man, yeah. I'll tell you, Eric, if you don't have to live in California, my wife and I looked all over the United States. The only main criteria we had is no snow. That was the main criteria because we have friends in Ohio, and Ohio is beautiful. There's some really, really beautiful places to live, not that expensive. and but it snows. So we did look for a short period of time, and then we looked in Florida too. But it's a little bit. There's more humidity. There's more snakes. There's alligators. I think Texas here in the woodlands, because we're like Houston. We're south. We're kind of southeast. Because Texas is a big ass state. So we do get humidity, but it's not too bad because we actually went to Florida for vacation in Orlando, and we spent like 4 or 5 days there. And then like the humidity, it was really bad. And so then when we came over, we came back to Texas, there was humidity, but it was not even close to what Florida was. So I think we got a good like in between area. I heard Tennessee is nice. We did look briefly in Tennessee. You can still live like a king with California money there. Wait, I'm in Ohio. Does that make me Art's friend? When? I got married in Ohio. Pamela and Pamela's family lives in Ohio. So we moved the T-Bear clan out there for a few days, and we got married in Ohio because most of Pamela's family's back there. And the main reason we did it is Pamela's mom was older and she really couldn't travel. So that's why we did it there. Yeah, I don't mind Ohio. One of the Pamela's sister, I think, we stayed at her place, and some of the because it's very flat. Some of the people in the area actually had landing fields, like they had planes, they had small aircraft, and they could take off and land from behind their property. It was so freaking cool. If we would have moved there at the time, like this was probably mid '90s, I would have bought a plane because that was crazy image money and Marvel money. I probably would have bought a plane because with the money we would save living there and everything, we definitely could have done that. It would have been awesome. I would never do it now. I'm way too old. But then I think it could have been fun to have your own plane, take off, from your own backyard. I don't know how they work that out, but people could do that. When we lived in Corona, there was the Corona airport, and there were small aircraft, and you could rent it and take off. And I think it would be like the same type of idea. So you can have private aircraft taken off. So Improbi says a Mandy T-Bear black and white variant, cool. Ooh, cover is pretty cool idea. Tennessee Rocks, Old Dirty Ore. I believe my niece lives in Tennessee, and I believe I did a convention there, and it was pretty cool. I liked it. Houston is a lot more humid than much of Texas. Yeah, yeah, but it's not. Oh no, maybe it's Kentucky is where my niece lives. Yeah, Kentucky's nice too. Peyton's from Ohio. Yeah, a lot of people are live in that area. Oh, I used to read Robert E. Howard all the time, Conan. Have you considered visiting Robert E. Howard's home in Cross Plains, Texas? That would be cool, man. I wonder where Cross Plains is from here. Because everything like, oh, well, go here in Texas, go there in Texas. And it's like, well, it's a 4 hour drive. Texas is a big state. Like just to get to Austin, I think is a 4 hour drive. Yeah, he was kind of a weird dude, but I think we all can be weird at times. But I really do. I like this Solomon Kane stuff. I read that as a kid. The Conan stuff, good stuff. Alabama is nice. Well, I'm not looking to move anymore, you guys. I'm happy here. Yeah, we didn't want to live in Austin. I think I like Austin. I like the people there. I visited a lot, but I mean, any place that wants to defund the police, I don't know. I don't want to get too political, but that's weird, man. Defund the cops? How? Why? Why would you do that? It makes no sense. your defense against criminals. Let's defund those people. It's nuts. Let me see. I was going to do something. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. Let's do this and see what we got. Oh, sweet, Mama Jamma. All right, you guys are helping get the word out. Thank you so much. I am going to wrap this up, but I'm going to screen share first, and we're going to celebrate sweet, sweet victory here. Sweet, sweet victory with Black and White Volume 2, Man versus Machine. This is even after I refreshed you guys. We were at 735 backers, 62, 230. So watch this. Watch this. We got 4 more backers, you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you so darn much. This is awesome. We are over halfway to 63K. So yes, I don't know, man, 65K. Let's work our ass off. Please help you guys get the word out. I do appreciate it. We have 8 hours. We're 8 hours away from the first 30. And you guys, everybody listening right now, I could use the help for tonight, but just keep in mind tomorrow we are going to roll this into another 30, and we do have some early bird specials and that 72-hour line variant and some other things planned for Sunday. So if today isn't getting your juices going, then maybe tomorrow will. So thanks, guys. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. Congrats. Let me answer some questions real fast. Is this your first 30? This is the first 30. Yeah. So we're wrapping up the first 30 days. We have 8 hours. Let me see. What time Sunday? I think we're just going to kind of make it casual for us. So what I'll do is before or just as we post them up, I'll live stream and I'll tweet out and I'll Facebook. I'll do all my social media. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be after church time. So I think Pamela gets back around 10 o'clock. So it'll definitely be after 10 o'clock. So it won't be that early. So just to be safe, on the safe side, it'll probably be about noon, 1 o'clock, maybe between noon and 2 o'clock. But like I said, I'll do a live stream and I'll let you guys know. And maybe we'll just hang out and see if we can sell out on those exclusives during a live stream. That could be fun. And so yeah, yes, please, black and white. That would be very cool. Have a good night, you guys too. So take care. I'm gonna get some food, and then hopefully we will have a closeout stream on Shane Davis's channel tonight. I believe he said 9 Eastern time. So I'm gonna try to rally some troops, and we'll have a good old time and see if we can get this thing to 65K. Which would be glorious. Please, you guys, like I said, guerrilla marketing, tweet it out, share with your friends. All the help I can get, I would greatly appreciate it. We have already kicked Volume 1's butt as far as the first 30 days, for sure. We eventually got to 100K with Black and White Volume 1, but we are definitely moving a lot faster on this campaign. So thanks again to everybody that backed. Thanks for your help, and have a wonderful evening. We'll see you